Hey guys, so I went out and I purchased what should be my first real bow. This is going to be a takedown bow. I got it from Lancaster Archery because after shopping around I figured out that this was the bow that I wanted, and they had probably the best deal on it just about anywhere. Now I am going to take it to my local bow shop and get it tuned up, but I wanted to do a quick unboxing and unpackaging. So this is a Samick bowstring, checked for 62 inches. This should be the riser. It is a takedown bow, so it comes in 3 parts. Hopefully it just slides out of this, but I'm really digging the look of it already. Oh man, that is a really nice piece of wood. I don't know a ton about traditional archery quite yet, but I can really appreciate fine woodwork, and I am very excited to get this kind of situated for me. So that is really cool. Whoa. And then these are the bow arms themselves. So this is called a riser, and then the takedown arms attached to it. Plenty of curvature here. Now these are supposed to be fiberglass and wood, and they're rated for 35 pounds, which I feel like is a pretty good starting point for me. But I think that those look really good as well. I'm assuming this is the fiberglass on the outside, and this is going to be pretty tough. I am just really excited about having a good looking bow to shoot as I work my way up to higher draw weights. So I'm going to go ahead and assemble this. It should not be complicated. I'm pretty sure you just screw the arms in, and I'll show you what that looks like in a second. So here is a look at the Samick Sage fully assembled. I like that it's been signed on the bow arms. Might be on the reverse side. There it is. It says Sage, and that's really good because it lets you know that the Sage goes on the bottom and the one that is unmarked goes on the top. I think that that's very helpful. This is a combination of maple and then olive wood, and I just really like that contrast. They use the maple in the riser. No, this is the riser. They use the maple in the bow arms. There's probably a better vocab word for that. If you know it, let me know. Putting this bow together was absolutely a breeze. You just use these large screws, which I like because of the black hardware really meshes well with the wood because it's darker wood. But you just screw in the bow arms and then string it like you would a normal recurve bow, but it breaks down into almost nothing. It's very compact when broken down. I'm going to be firing the same arrows that I was using with my snake, not because they're ideal, but because they're the only arrows I have. So that's the same 30-inch arrow with a field point up here. I still don't know anything about grains, but I'm learning every day, and this is getting just a ton more power than the snake bow that I had used before, which stands to reason as it has 15 more pounds of draw. So I'm going to see if I can dial it in even the slightest bit to hit my box, standing at about 25 here. So I think that covers everything. That's embarrassing. I don't have an arrow nock on this one yet. As I mentioned, I'm planning on taking it in to get it kind of tuned up. I'm probably going to get some sort of rest for it, which will make everything a whole lot easier. Well, there we go. We hit the target. Just a ton more power out of this bow. I love it. And I missed, but you can definitely hear that this bow has a lot more thwack to it, so to speak, and it's got plenty of attachment points. I'm not even remotely sure what half of these are for, but all in all, it's a gorgeous piece of hardwood. I really love the riser. I love that this is modular. You can go up or down with it by simply buying new arms. And I think that it's a really great bow for its price. I paid about 130 American dollars for it, and I think that that's just a phenomenal deal for a great starter bow like this. Should help me work on my strength and my technique. The Sage is really good for building up, I feel, whereas the snake is really good for just perfecting kind of your anchor points. So that's my review of the Samick Sage takedown recurve bow, and as always guys, thanks for watching.